Hello, gorgeous creatures. Welcome to the December readings. If you're looking for the weekend love forecast, money manifesting Mondays, or self-care Sundays, I've decided to switch things up and incorporate them into your monthly readings. So you don't have to look any further than your monthly readings. I also want to introduce a new deck that is getting ready to come out. A friend of mine has created this amazing deck. This is the prototype. It's called the Spirit Glow Tarot. And I'm telling you guys, this deck talks. I will be using it for your readings. Stay tuned and let's support Shell in this endeavor because I love these cards. I will be telling you hopefully very soon where and how to buy them. Happy December, Pisces, one of my favorites. Don't tell the other signs. You guys are one of my absolute favorites, which is funny because you are like the exact opposite of my sign. I'm Virgo, but Pisces, I have not met a Pisces I don't adore. They're them and Aries. My Pisces, my Aries, I just love you guys. So I always get excited when I come to your reading because I don't know, I just get the warm fuzzies. I just want to like hug you and just protect you and tell you how amazing you are. So just feel that energy, Pisces. Thank you for being here. I've literally changed up my entire way of doing the monthlies because I had the series, the Money Manifesting Mondays, Weekend Love Forecast, and Self-Care Sundays. And I decided that instead of making everybody watch more videos, we should be watching less videos. So I'm doing this to give you more meat to the bones of your readings, and I incorporated those aspects into the monthlies. So hopefully this will save time, effort, and energy for everybody. You'll get more out of it. Please feel free to critique. Let me know what you think. Do you love it? Do you hate it? I mean, I can always keep changing. I'm here for you guys. So let me know your thoughts. I'd love to hear from you. All right, ready? Here we go, Pisces. Let's see, what does Pisces need to know for December, Spirit? Show me the message for Pisces. All right, you have a personal issue reaches resolution. All right, this was a big issue for you in the past. Maybe it's taken up most of your time in the entire year, but it looks like it's acting as the full moon in Cancer. We have a crab here. So it's something that you've had to show a hard outer shell. You had to maintain your appearance. You stood strong, but you went home and you cried about it. Okay, this is something that really affected you. So they're saying that in December, this issue that was hurting you is resolved. So yay! Yay for you. It's fixed. All right, so let's ask more about that. And I'm going to use, I think I mentioned this, the Spirit Glow Tarot. My friend Shell has created these. This is a copy deck. This is one of her tester decks that she's letting me use, but I do think it's amazing. Spirit really speaks loudly. I really identify with this deck. I relate to it. So let me know if you like it. I'll let you know when it's going to be out for sale. All right, so Pisces, for December with this personal issue, reaching a resolution, what else does Pisces need to know, Spirit? All right, so we got the Lady of Air. So that's the Queen of Swords. Look at her. She's ready for battle. Oh, she's intense. What I love about the Queen of Swords, the Lady of Air, is she has a sense of humor, all right? She's a little sarcastic. So what I'm asking you to do with this card in relation to this card is, make it funny. Find the funny. I've been rewatching Harry Potter, and when they do the practice of your biggest fear comes out of the closet and it will take the shape of your biggest fear, that creature, I forget what it's called. Forgive me, Harry Potter fans, but they change it into something, the ridiculous curse or whatever. And that's what we're doing here. So this is going to resolve itself. So instead of, staying up late at night worrying about it, find the funny. Make it ridiculous. Think of the goofy, you know? Make fun of it in your mind. I mean, don't put down on people because that just draws more anger energy. But I mean, literally find the funny. So we have independent, honest, perceptive, forthright, and clear boundaries. Yeah, you can do this, Pisces. You guys got this. I mean, if anything, you're definitely perceptive. You're intuitive. So now we just need you to set your boundaries. Yeah. We need you to put up your boundaries. Say, no, that's not happening. That might be what the resolution is for this issue. Your other message is the Hermit. All right, so we're going to be thinking about this. You're going to go in deep and reflect on what happened, how you could have affected this situation, how you maybe fed into it. If it's a situation with, obviously it's something that you didn't like, it hurt you. So I want you to reflect this month on how you actually fed into it. I'm not saying blame yourself. That is not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, what did you do that encouraged this to keep going? Like, did you keep giving, saying yes, taking on more, and then everything fell apart because you can't juggle 20 balls. You can only do 10, but you wanted to make a good impression at work, so you took on more and more and more instead of going, hell no, I'm not doing that. Okay, so you get me. What was your part in this? And then laugh about it. Okay, it's over anyway. But the Hermit here being a reflection on how do you not make that happen again? And I keep going back to the boundary word. So Pisces, for you, the lesson for this month, the overall energy is you are going to get past this. It's changing anyway. It's all going to work out. And in your favor, it's going to be resolved. But now let's think back so you don't make the same mistake again, that when somebody says, hey, you know what I need you to do? You're like, oh, you know what? Yeah, I would, but I can't because I don't want to. So you get the idea, right? All right, so that's your overall energy for the month of December. Let's move into your self-care. How do you take care of yourself so you can handle all the good things that are coming your way? Let's see. How does Pisces take care of themselves this month? All right, we got reassess. Okay, this is kind of like the Hermit card to me, honestly. We're going to rethink what's going on. Really think about what's going on. You have the right to change your mind. You do. So even if you made a decision, you went, oh no, you know what? That was a bad idea. Go back and straighten it out. Say, nope, you know what? I'm not killing myself for this. Nope. So reassess. That's your first self-care tip. And it goes along boundaries. So where are they? Where are you saying yes where you should be saying no? And where are you saying no where you should be saying yes? The worst thing that I have here when I coach people is that they think that working harder and harder is get them where they want to be, but all it gets them is to exhaustion. And everyone right now is in burnout. Everybody's in burnout culture, and then they wonder why they're stressed and they have anxiety. And that's where the boundaries come in. It's knowing yourself well enough to say, I can't do this because I'm not feeling well anymore. It's literally making me ill. And when we get to the point, there's no awards being given for getting sick because you work too hard. There isn't. If it's making you happy and you work yourself into the ground because you love doing it, you just forget you were doing it so long you forgot to eat or what, that's way different. But you know what I'm talking about, Pisces. This is about knowing you can say no. All right, so the crystal card that is for your well-being and self-care is fluorite. So find peace within. Interesting, you have the Hermit, which is peace and, introspection and soul searching and good and quiet and having solitude. Reassessing, which to me is you need to isolate yourself to get solitude. The crab buries under sand when it gets scared, so we're talking about retreating. And we know Pisces as a fish, fish will dart off, but you're not darting off at the right places, are you? You're kind of like, you're sitting there watching the hook in front of you dangling with the worm, and you're like, but I want the worm. Maybe I'll just take a little nibble. And then you take a bite in it and you're on the hook now, and you're out of the water, and now you can't breathe. And that's kind of what's happened to you this year, isn't it? You wanted the worm, but the worm is right there. Why can't I have the worm? All right, I don't know why I just went into that story. So I hope you enjoy the tale, the tale of the fish and the worm. All right, so find your peace, fluorite is the answer. You know what? I want to pull the book. I'm going to pull the book because something in there I'm not missing. I'm missing a message. So bear with me. We're going to go there. All right. Peace is not something you find out there, and out there is in quotes. It comes from within. There's no need to wait for the whirlwind of life to stand still. You don't even need to reach internal stillness to tap into it. Peace means acceptance of your circumstances and the conviction of your beliefs. You can act and find solace when you are at peace with your decisions. By choosing peace, you can tune out external disturbances and embrace a calmer state of being, so you can go about your daily life and confront any challenge. So what I just heard is it's not even necessarily isolating yourself, because I think that is not the answer. Isolation in itself is not the answer. Solitude, peace. Okay, so this could be more of whatever. You walking into the situation with the whatever, and then it just dissolves. So all the anger, frustration, pain, heartache that you've experienced, your self-care tip is to take a more of a whatever attitude, but set your boundaries, because that doesn't mean that you say whatever, it is what it is, and then keep taking on more crap from coworkers or family members. That's not what this means. This means you still say, we're not having this discussion right now. I don't feel like having it. We'll talk later, right? You can, because you're getting in a bad mood, and that's setting a boundary. You could say to your boss, I would love to not disappoint you, but I'm afraid I'm going to have to, because I can't take on another thing right now. Okay? I mean, I know it's easier said than done, but Pisces, you're right there. You're right there on success. Okay? So that is your self-care tip. I think you've heard the message loud and proud. I want to move on to your money matters. That kind of spills into your money matters, because if you don't have the energy to work, you're certainly not going to be able to make money. So we need to get your body back in gear, your mind, body, and spirit to align. All right. Oh, first of all, two things. 29, the 2 and the 9 add up to an 11, which is a portal. It's a double one. One is being independent. So bear with me. This is numerology. Hits me in the face every time I get a card. So you Pisces are looking at an 11 portal right now. You are between where you want to be and where you're going. You're right here. Notice how the negative talk comes up and swirls around the positive talk. You're right there. You're in that whatever phase. That's where you need to be to move on. But the message that they're saying to make money, now that you're going to set your boundaries, you're going to find a sense of humor, things are going to get resolved. Your message is, I do not have to have money to attract money. So interesting, we're going to attack your money mindset right now, aren't we? You do not have to have money to attract money, but you cannot feel poor and attract money. The key is you have to find ways of improving the way you feel from right where you stand before things can begin to change. By softening your attention to the things that are going wrong, And by beginning to tell stories that lean more in the direction of what you want instead of in the direction of what is currently happening, your vibration will shift. Your point of attraction will shift, and you will get different results. Did you feel it? Luke, you have the power. All right, Star Wars fans, no commentary. I'm just saying, Spirit needs you to understand that for your money mindset, and I think you probably know this because if you've been with me a while, you know manifesting in the law of attraction is where you put your mind is where you're going to go. And if you're on daily coming home, sitting going, this went wrong, that went wrong, I can't believe they said that, they're treating me poorly, blah, 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 that is where you're going to stay, right? Because now you're pissed off, right? You go into work, you're tired because you stayed up all night thinking about how somebody pissed you off. You're not getting the rest you need. You wake up probably late. You didn't eat breakfast. Now you're hungry and tired. You're going into work with a sourpuss. People are noticing going, she got a bad attitude. Now you've started a whole cycle. Do you get me? Okay, so what we're doing is we're fixing that. So you don't have to have money to attract money. What you need to do, Pisces, oh, this is for us ladies out there. And if you're a man, bear with me. I'll put it in a different way. But for ladies out there, this is your red lipstick day. Girl, you know if you put on your red lipstick, you are out to get money. I'm sorry. Red lipstick to me is power. We all put red lipstick on when we want to achieve or wear red because it's power color, right? Passion, fire, action, energy. Yes, Pisces, yes. All right, so Pisces, if you're male, you're going to want to wear either something red to draw attention, peacock it, or you're going to, wear your favorite outfit. Something makes you feel handsome. Something makes you feel good. Just as a human being, we want to tap into, I am rich. I'm already rich. I don't need money or expensive shoes or expensive handbag to be all that. You are already all that. So know that it's already yours. You're going to attract more of it. I have a friend. She's a Pisces. And she is the most wonderful thing in the world. She is a ball of sunshine. And when she's sad, the world cries. It's like the world, it will rain when she's sad. When she ignites into a ball of her little self, when she is muchly her, everybody wants to be near her. And then what happens, there's a cycle that happens. She shines and people come, oh, let's go, let's do this. Can you do that? Can you do lunch? Can you do that? And she's like, oh yeah. And then she feels good because she has all this attention. And then it inevitably happens that she starts to burn out because she doesn't say no. She doesn't have her boundaries. She does it more because she's like so happy that people are paying attention to her. Then the self-care goes down, then she's burning out, and then she starts to feel crappy, and then people see her start to get sad, and then they're like, ooh, God, what's wrong with her? Do you understand? It's a cycle. So all that to say, Pisces, you have the ability, the power to put on your best shoes, put on that coat that makes you feel good, wear that watch that you're proud of, whatever, feel like $1,000,000. Put on the red lipstick, spiritually. Put on the red lipstick. Get out there, throw your head back. The world is at your feet, okay? That is where your money's going to come from. That's your money mindset. Feel like $1,000,000 and you will attract it. Opportunities. All right, so we're going to draw one more. I'm drawn to do one more self-care card for that money matter, and then we're going to draw on some other thing. But I've really been led to pick this up, so we're going to go again. There's another message in this deck for you, Pisces. I don't believe in errors. I believe I just did something subconsciously. They used my hand to say, nope, go get it. There's something in there you need to see. All right, so now we have Lepidolite. Recall your dreams. All right, Pisces, you are the dreamer of the zodiac. They're asking you to remember what it is you loved. Remember what it is you used to dream. What is the life you used to imagine? Because all of this noisy, chaotic garbage that daily life has been bringing you has got you down, and you forgot. You forgot what it's like to be a happy, joyous ball of fire child. You forgot. You forgot your dreams, didn't you? So that's why this is coming out. They want you to recall your dreams. What is it you want, Pisces? You can have it. All right, let's see a little more on how you go about getting it. So if you put your mind to where you want to go, dream the dream, dream the dream. Want the thing you want. It's okay. Want the thing you want. Focus on it. Call it to you. Call it to you. And imagine it's already yours. That's the attitude. Okay. We've got offering. So this has to do with your money now. Even though I used the self-care card, we're back on money. The universe will meet all your needs. Wow. Universe is promising. There's your promise. Consider having money alter. All right, somebody else got this card. And what occurs to me is that it's not necessarily about having a witchy altar. And if that's good for you, fine. If that excites you and that just motivated you, great. But it's not about that. You know, if that doesn't appeal to you, let's talk vision boards. Let's talk putting something in front of you that you're constantly in tune with what you want. All right. So how does your life look? Find pictures, Pinterest. Make a Pinterest board on the life that you want. Now we have next level. Oh, Pisces, look, next level. You're ready to be a boss. You're either about to take your finances to the next level, or it's time you do that thing you wanted to do, that dream. It's time. All right. If your finances haven't improved yet, you can be certain they will be soon. And you know why? Because you're going to follow that dream that makes you happy, that draws other people to you. Take my money, Pisces, take my money. I want the thing you're selling. I want the service you're offering, because you're ball of fire. You're a moth to a flame now. Right? Pisces, boss, boss, boss. You are your boss. So now it says there's a chance of something extra in the air. You're ready to be your own boss. I hope you felt that. Another one, jumper. Here we got another jumper. Control. Control. Now, I'm going to move these over. So, the control card, notice how the emotions are going into the person's hand. Water. Water are emotions. So you're trying to control water and it's spilling everywhere. Why? Because you can't control it. You can't control everything. You can control your emotions and your thoughts. You can't control other people's emotions and thoughts that they're dumping on you. And that's probably why up here is the thing that was bugging you is other people affecting you, right? You can't control their crap. That's their problem. You control you. So try to be a little more flexible and allow the universe to work its magic, right? They promised you they're going to meet all your needs. They're telling you you're ready to be a boss. Now it's a matter of you understanding that control isn't all yours. You have to trust the universe. So don't lose out on opportunities because it didn't come in the form you wanted it to. I have coached people who 3 months after they achieved what we initially sat down and wrote as their goals in life to be happy, they looked at me with blink, blink eyes because I said, you have everything you asked for. Blink, blink. Excuse me, what? Look, you asked for a boyfriend, you have one. Oh, are you having problems with said boyfriend? Maybe that's because you didn't appreciate that you got one. Maybe you're bringing old crap into the new relationship. Right? Do you understand what I'm saying? They had this expectation of how they thought it was going to happen, and it didn't happen that way. You know, we have these Cinderella Disney moments in our mind, and that's not the way it happens. Right? What do you think enemies to lovers tropes are all about? And this is exactly it. You might meet somebody that frustrates the crap out of you, and then you realize that they're everything you want. They're your twin flame because they challenged you. Do you understand? So it's not necessarily going to come the way you expect it to, but you're going to get what you need. You're going to get. The universe has already promised you that. So now we have Sometimes blessings come in disguise. Stay open-minded to see the potential. All right, so you just have to be open to receiving the opportunity. Don't miss it worrying about the small stuff. Don't miss it worrying about the small stuff. Okay? Ooh. I am both jacked up and tired from that message because I felt it. All right, we have one more portion to go. You got this, Pisces. Now we're going to look at how to bring in more love into your world. All right, we received boundaries. Oh, all right. Well, you should know better. We should. This has happened consistently. Spirit's strong today. Spirit is strong today. You've got this repeat message. So we're just going to leave this here. And I'm going to pull the other deck so we have a little more on that. You got it. Boundaries. So you'll respect yourself and others will respect you. What else besides boundaries? We get it. We get it, Spirit. You've shoved the word boundaries down Pisces' throat. What else do they need to know? Give us what else for love messages for Pisces' strength. All right, so bravery, compassion, self-confidence, courage, inner power. Now, that doesn't mean when you put up these boundaries, Pisces, it automatically strengthens you. It's a muscle exercise, an emotional muscle exercise, right? You're saying no. You get stronger to say, I'm not doing that, because you're getting self-confidence and the courage to say, I'm not doing that, right? And with that strength, people respect it. You will draw to you people who are like, I dig you. You are real. You are real and you're honest. And isn't that who you want to attract anyway? As somebody who's going to protect your dreams too? Like attracts like. If you don't want somebody who doesn't have boundaries, because when you don't say no, you're going to attract people who also can't say no, or you're going to attract people who are narcissistic and they're going to take advantage of you. So, one more. Oh, look at that. So your love reading is, when you say no and you set your boundaries, establish what you will and will not do. You do not answer to anybody else, even if you have a boss. I mean, yes, I get it. You answer to them, but you really don't, because you still can push back and say no. It might be hard to do, but you can do it. Here's your strength. And now you have the Magician card, manifestation, power, skill, inspired action. This is a boss card too. You've already been given the boss card. Where'd you go? Next level. You've already been given the boss card. And here's the boss card on a whole different aspect. This is your love reading. This is all tied in with you, Pisces. Your message for the month of boundaries and making fun of the things that have pained you because they don't matter anymore. Everything is changing for you. Learn from what you could and could have done to prevent it. And the answer is clearly having said no to what you shouldn't have taken on in the first place, and being okay with that, because you are ready to be your own boss. All right. Message loud and clear. And that's for love, because love is, you're going to draw more people to you. You can draw people to you who have the same values. So start showing those values, right? All right, my Pisces, my lovely, lovely Pisces, I'm giving you such big, huge, tight squeeze hugs. The holidays are coming up. I'm wishing you all the health, wealth, and abundance. And I hope to see you back for the annual 2023 readings. All right, all the love, Pisces. Take care.